Very good morning to all of you. I now request our Honorable Chairman, sir, to kindly preside over the meeting and declare the fourth convocation of Indian Institute of Information Technology, Kalyani, open.
Thank you. I declare the fourth convocation of Indian Institute of Information Technology, Kalyani, open.
This convocation of the Institute has been called to confer degrees upon the candidates who have been certified to be worthy of these degrees.
With kind permission of the Chairman, may I now request our Honorable Director, sir, to please exhort the students. Let all the candidates rise in their seats, the awardees.
I exhort thee as follows. Let your conduct be marked with right action, including study and teaching of the scriptures, by truthfulness in work, deed, and thought, by self-denial and the practice of austerity, be poise and self-control, by performance of the everyday duties of life with a cheerful heart and an unattached mind. Speak the truth, do your duty, do not neglect the study of the scriptures, do not cut the thread of the progeny, swerve not from truth, deviate not from the path of good, do only such actions as are blameless, revere greatness. Whatever you give to others, give with love and reverence. Gifts must be given in abundance with joy, humility, and compassion. If at any time there is any doubt with regard to right conduct, follow the practice of great souls who are guileless, of good judgment, and devoted to truth. Thus, conduct yourself always. This is the injunction, this is the teaching, and this is the command of the scriptures. Thank you.
Please be seated. With kind permission of the Chairman, may I now request our Honorable Director to kindly deliver his address.
Respected Chairman, sir, Honorable BOG and Senate members of the Institute, other dignitaries present here today, faculty and staff members of IIIT Kalyani, my beloved graduating students, and also the current students of the Institute who are here today to be part of this fourth convocation of the Institute. First of all, I am grateful to our Chairman, sir, for taking out time for holding this convocation in a relatively short period of notice in spite of his busy schedule. It is my pleasure to welcome you all to the fourth convocation of Indian Institute of Information Technology, Kalyani. I also take this opportunity to express my heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Satta Gupta, a renowned technologist and the President of VLSI Society of India, to accept our invitation to be the chief guest today and kindly agreeing to deliver the convocation address. In this convocation, we are proud to confer B.Tech degrees in computer science and engineering to 88 students. who have completed their course, which spanned over last 4 years. We are also giving the M.Tech degree in artificial intelligence and data science for 6 students who have graduated for the first time from the institute. So this is an online program which is for the working professionals, and the institute has successfully conducted the 3-year program for the first batch of students. Apart from these B.Tech and M.Tech students, we have Ph.D. students also, and this time I am happy to announce that we are conferring degree to 9 Ph.D. students who have completed all the formalities of the Ph.D. program, successfully defended their thesis, and they are with us today for this degree award ceremony, and they will definitely be a contribution of the institute to the nation and the world as a whole. Looking into the academics of the last 1 year, I am talking about 2023-24 batch, for which we are holding the convocation to 23-24, the batch who has passed out. In this 23-24 year, so in the first year of B.Tech program, we could admit 112 students in computer science and engineering and 46 students in electronics and communication engineering. It may be worthwhile to mention that electronics program we have started in 2021. So the first batch is graduating in the next year, but every year we have got close to 50 students who are studying this subject. There are some specialty about this admission that we had in the last year, that is 24. For the first time in our institute, we have introduced the option of branch change, in which a student initially joining either computer science or electronics branch may change their branch after 1 year of study based on the performance in the first semester and also the availability of seats and the criteria set by the board of the institute. Similarly, this is two-way, like it is from computer science to electronics as well as electronics to computer science also. Another mandate from the ministry is to encourage girl students joining this program. We have introduced supernumerary seats for these girl students, and we have reserved 10 such seats which are all supernumerary for girl students in computer science and engineering and 5 seats for the electronics branch. The online executive M.Tech program on artificial intelligence and data science, it is running for last 3 years, and definitely, as I said, the first batch is graduating this time. So this is also going to be a great help to train our working professional. With the availability of more resources in terms of faculties, in terms of laboratories, in terms of space and all, we hope that in the coming days, we will be going into more niche areas of this information technology, like AI data science programs for undergraduate students, then cybersecurity program for undergraduate students, as well as the online programs. The institute runs PhD program in the domain of CSE, that is computer science, electronics, mathematics, and physics. At it stands now, at this point of time, institute does not get any fellowship from the ministry, which is regular for other institutes, but institute from its own fund has arranged for paying 25,000 per month for the PhD students who agree to do some teaching activities, help in the classes and laboratories over the years, and that is supported for 5 years. So it is done by the institute's own funding. If the institute's financial position improves in the coming days, we hope to increase the funding further. As many of you are aware, many of the institutes have taken this the approach, and some institutes are paying up to rupees 60,000 per month as the fellowship for the PhD students. So those are the targets to be reached, and I hope in coming days we'll be in a position where we can really say in that way. Another important parameter by which we judge one institute is by its placement. In the year 2024, the placement percentage, that is number of students who could get placed successfully in renowned companies, is 89.33%. I'd just like to remind you one thing, that 24 was an year where there was a global IT recession and all these things. So it was there. But even with all these, our students could achieve this. Some part of it was through campus interviews, some part was through their own efforts. But everything said and done, wherever they work, so they will be taking the flag of IIIT Kalyani high. And that is good for us, that is good for the nation, and good for the institute also. So I hope in the coming days, this percentage will go up, and more companies will be joining in our campus interviews. And these students, when they go to places like Google, Amazon, Adobe, NVIDIA, Jio, Goldman Sachs, TCS, Infosys, Capgemini, Qualcomm, etc. So these students are working in these companies. So when they come back to us, definitely we hope in coming days it is going to be much better. The complete list is given in our printed speech. You can have a look at that. As far as the research activities are concerned, though it is primarily a teaching institute, but our faculty members and researchers, they are working relentlessly to have impact on the research part, research and development part in the niche areas of information technology. The major domains in which our institute works are quantum computing, AI and applications, blockchain, cryptography, image processing, natural language processing, metamaterials, antenna theory, computer vision, wireless and 5G communication, microwave circuits, VLSI and embedded systems, etc. So these are the major areas. So definitely many of these are very niche areas, and in the coming days we'll be having more funding on these domains. It is my pleasure to announce that while working on these domains, our researchers and faculty members, they could get projects primarily from the government agencies, and in the year 2024, there were 14 research projects which were going on with a total sponsorship of 4.68 crore. So that's a good thing, and in the coming days, we hope that we'll be attracting more and more such funding, not only from the public organizations, but from the private organizations as well. Because when it comes to a PPP mode institute, we have to contribute, we have to take help from the private parties, and we have to contribute to the growth of those private organizations. So this is very important, and in the coming days, we'll definitely do that. A list of projects that we have done in this time is given in my printed speech. I'm not going into that. As far as publications are concerned, again, our faculty members and researchers, they are doing very good work. And in the last year, they could publish 64 research papers, out of which 44 are in Class A journals. Okay, so they are all SCI journals, and they are very well known throughout the world. One policy that we have tried to imbibe into our faculties and researchers is that it is not just do some work and publish in some arbitrary journal. Rather than that, we will work hard, we will be taking more time, but quality should not be compromised. So that's what we have always looked into. Coming to the location of the institute, Kalyani is a place where there are so many institutes that have come in the recent time. We have got AIIMS Kalyani, we have got IISER, we have got Bidhan Chandra Krishi Vishwavidyalaya, we have got Kalyani University, we have got National Institute of Biomedical Genomics. So all these institutes that are there, so that way it makes a ring, I should say. And Kalyani, when it comes as an IT institute, the most important part of the IT institute is that we should have tie-up with all these places. IT is not just writing computer programs. IT is of something which is helping others to have applications built around that. So that is very important. And for that, we need to have tie-ups with all these institutes. And you may be happy to note that the institute has signed MOUs with reputed national and international institutes and software companies, including Institute of Space Science, National Central University, Taiwan, Bose Institute, then All India Institute of Medical Sciences, West Bengal University of Juridical Sciences, West Bengal Electronics Industry Development Corporation, or WEBEL, National Institute of Fashion Technology, and IISER, particularly the RISE Foundation. So there is a Kalyani Innovation Network of which all these institutes are part. So any startup company who wants to do something, so they can come to us, to this network, and accordingly they can get help from this network. There is an institute innovation cell to promote the innovation activities, and as per the mandate of the government, out of our total budget, we are keeping 1% of it for this innovation activities, innovation-related activities, which includes getting the experts, getting the views of them, getting lectures from them, and also trying out some innovation that the students and faculty members will come up with. So we are religiously following that 1% of this total fund is spent on the innovation activities. I am happy to inform you that the institute has been able to get into the national picture by having national level projects as well. There are two major initiatives that I should mention. One is on the communication side. It was introduced by Department of Telecommunication, and it was the 100 use case labs that have been declared by the Prime Minister of India, and accordingly some institutes, they competed for this thing, and we were happy that IIIT Kalyani happens to be one of those 100 institutes where we have got all the major equipments on this 5G. Okay, so 5G research and 5G development, the use case laboratory, and IIIT Kalyani happens to be one of them. So in the coming days, we will be having a very strong team on communication, and whosoever is thinking of any activities in 5G, also from the industry or maybe from the academics, they should look into it, and they will be promoting it further, and it will be coming forward. Another important facility that we have is on the semiconductor side. So this is another domain where we have got this particular contribution from the Ministry of Information Technology and Electronics. They have come up with a project under which the CAD tools from all the major EDA vendors are given free of cost, plus some hardware is also given free of cost. The mandate is to start the M.Tech VLSI program and inculcate the working of this VLSI. We are again very happy to inform you that IIIT Kalyani happens to be one of those institutes. All over India, there are about 150 institutes who have got this particular facility, and IIIT Kalyani has got this facility. And these EDA tools that I am talking about, they are very, very costly. Those who are familiar with VLSI semiconductors, so they will be knowing it. They are very, very costly, but all these are available free of cost. And our students, when we train them on this, then definitely they will be doing very well in VLSI and chip fabrication domain. Our students have shown their determination. They have shown what they can do by organizing hackathon programs, which have become very popular now. In 2023, we have started this status code program, and this status code 0 was celebrated was held with the help of IISER RISE Foundation, and the IIIT Kalyani. So this is one of the flagship event of the institute, and where participants from all over the state and outside the state also they come. They spend about 2 days of complete immersion into these problems, and it has been very, very successful, with more than 1,000 students participating in status code 0, and when it comes to status code 1 that we have organized successfully last year, so it also went very successful. And this year also we will be organizing the status code program. So this is going to be a flagship program as far as the students of IIIT Kalyani are concerned. Looking into the permanent campus, so under this PPP model, this permanent campus of the institute is coming up on a land of about 50 acres earmarked at Kalyani. It is just on the Barakpur-Kalyani expressway, and compared to many other institutes, so this location is fantastic, I should say. The phase 1 construction of the buildings are almost complete, with 95% over, in which we have the academic admin building, 2 hostels, 1 guest house, and some amenity facilities. So we have got 50% fund from the central government, 35% fund from the state government, and from the private partners we have got 15% fund. We have got 3 prominent private partners with us. One is Webel, then we have Rolta Foundation, and we have Coal India Limited. So they are helping us very much, and apart from this support that we get in terms of contribution to the fund, we want more activities, more research that should go ahead with this thing. So this is the status of these buildings. If you can get time, even today, you can come to the campus and see that what is going on. The institute has successfully implemented the Academic Bank of Credit from March 2024 in accordance with One Nation, One Student ID initiative introduced by the Government of India. This initiative is aligned with the National Education Policy, NEP 2020, aiming to enhance the digital accessibility and academic mobility. As part of this implementation, more than 4,000 digital records of B.Tech students have been published on the DigiLocker portal and seamlessly integrated with the APAAR ID. The integration enables the B.Tech graduates to conveniently access and download their degree certificates anytime and from anywhere through this DigiLocker website and mobile application. So all these results that we have today in our convocation, they will also be published in the DigiLocker, and that will be the digital convocation version of today's program. Before I conclude my report, I would like to sincerely thank each and everyone whose effort and support has made all this happen. My sincere thanks to the members of the Board of Governors for their guidance and wise counsel, to the central and state governments, Webel, Rolta Foundation, and Coal India Limited for their continued support for infrastructure, and to the faculty, staff, and students of the institute for their untiring effort and dedication towards maintaining the high standards of the institute. Finally, dear graduating students, on behalf of IIIT Kalyani, I congratulate each one of you on your great achievement. From today, you are on your own. Choose the path which excites you, stimulates your intellectual passion, and harness your talents, engages yourself with the productive manner. Your mind should get engaged in a productive manner. My simple advice is, plan to shape the world rather than being shaped by it. Because you are the new mind which is now going into the place. Whatever we have learned, whatever we could teach you, those are there as background material. But now, given the problem, you have to come up with the solution. Before doing that, we should show the courage that yes, nobody has explored this path, but that does not mean that you should not. You should also explore the path and possibly come up with the right solution. Our good wishes are with you, and I am sure you will make the institute, your parents, and the country proud of you. Jai Hind. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. With kind permission of the chair, may I now request the PhD coordinator, Dr. Sanjay Pratiyar, to please come at the podium.
Awardees of Doctor of Philosophy in Engineering and Science, please rise up. Sir, I present to you the candidates who have contributed to the advancement of engineering and science through their research work and have been found worthy for the award of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Science and Engineering in 2024 and 2025, and I pray that they may be admitted to the Doctor of Philosophy in Engineering and Science.
I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Engineering and Science in this institute, and I charge you that throughout your life you show yourselves worthy of these degrees.
Now, I call out the names of the candidates for award of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Engineering and Science. Candidates to please proceed to the dais and receive the degrees from the director. Candidates will please take their respective seats after receiving the degrees from the director. Soma Das, Susmita Das, Pooja Rai, Subhajit Devnath, Sharmistha Rokit, Kritibas Padoi, Ranjan Jana, Sudeep Ghosh, Madhuchanda Dasgupta.
With kind permission of the chair, may I now request the CEP coordinator, Dr. Sheikh Hafizul Islam, to please come at the podium.
Awardees who have completed their online Master of Technology degree in Artificial Intelligence and Data Science, please rise up. Sir, I present to you the candidates who have successfully completed their online Master of Technology degree in Artificial Intelligence and Data Science and have been found worthy for their award of the degree of Master of Technology in Artificial Intelligence and Data Science. And I pray that they and others in absentia be admitted.
I admit you to the degree of Master of Technology in Artificial Intelligence and Data Science in this institute, and I charge you that throughout your life you show yourself worthy of these degrees.
Now, I call out the names of the candidates for the award of the degree of Master of Technology in Artificial Intelligence and Data Science. Candidates to please proceed to the dais and receive the degrees from the director. Candidates will please take their respective seats after receiving the degrees from the director. Aditi Sen, Srijoyi Das, Amit Kumar Sadhu Khan,
With kind permission of the chair, may I now request the faculty in charge academics, Dr. Oishila Bandyopadhyay, to please come at the podium.
Awardees of the degree of Bachelor of Technology in Computer Science and Engineering, please rise up. Sir, I present to you the candidates who have successfully completed the prescribed courses of studies in 2024 and have been found worthy for the award of the degree of Bachelor of Technology in Computer Science and Engineering, and I pray that they and others in absentia be admitted.
I admit you to the degree of Bachelor of Technology in Computer Science and Engineering in this institute, and I charge you that throughout your life you show yourself worthy of this degree.
Now, I call out the names of the candidates for the award of the degree of Bachelor of Technology in Computer Science and Engineering. Candidates to please proceed to the dais and receive the degrees from the director. Candidates will please take their respective seats after receiving the degrees from the director. Obhishri. Aditya Agarwal. Alok Kumar Rai. Ankit Misra. Anmol Srivastav. Apurva Nath. Ayushman Bhatt, Bhuvan Ruidas, Devadi Yakaditya, Gantela Bhanu Prasad, Ritik Roshan, Jatin Bharma, Mayank Chauhan, Pallab Saxena, Paras Papnai, Prabhat Kumar, Prayag Biswas, Raunak Sunil, Ravikant Tiwari, Rishabh Shukla, Ritesh Ranjan, Sabbasachi Pal, Satyendra Pal, Satyajit Gaurav, Satyam Bharti, Shubham Kumar, Soham Chakraborty, Saumalyo Biswas, Srijanjit Singh Sehra, Srikant Chaudhary, Surjang Shomar, Surjang Sisodia. Tanish Shukla. Abir Biswas.
May I now request our Honorable Chairman of the BOG to please come over and hand over the prizes to the concerned awardees. May I also request our Honorable Director to kindly accompany him, please. First of all, I would like to call upon the names of the persons who are present here. Sir, Mr. Anmol Srivastava, an outgoing student of B.Tech course in Computer Science and Engineering, for having obtained the second highest cumulative grade point of 9.45 among all the successful students of B.Tech course of the year 2020-2024, is being awarded the second prize with a certificate and cash prize of rupees 10,000. Mr. Anmol Srivastava. Sir, with kind permission, may I now call upon Mr. Jatin Verma, an outgoing student of B.Tech course in Computer Science and Engineering, for having obtained the third highest cumulative grade point of 9.44 among all the successful students of B.Tech course of the year 2024, is being awarded the second prize with a certificate and cash prize of rupees 5,000. Now, with kind permission of the chair, I would call upon the candidates' names in absentia. So this year we are going to award the President of India Gold Medal 2024, Mr. Vemana Joshua Emmanuel, an outgoing student of B.Tech course in Computer Science and Engineering, for having obtained the highest cumulative grade point of 9.51 among all the successful students of B.Tech course of the year 2024, is being awarded in absentia the President of India Gold Medal 2024. The Best Academic Performers 2024, Mr. Vemana Joshua Emmanuel, an outgoing student of B.Tech course in Computer Science and Engineering, for having obtained the highest cumulative grade point 9.51 among all the successful students of B.Tech course of the year 2024, is being awarded in absentia the first prize with a certificate and a cash prize of rupees 15,000. The third candidate in absentia being announced now, Miss Anindita Pramanik, an outgoing student of B.Tech course in Computer Science and Engineering, for having obtained the highest cumulative grade point of 8.80 among all the successful female students of B.Tech course of the year 2024, is being awarded in absentia the Best Female Graduate Award with a certificate and cash prize of rupees 10,000. Thank you, sir.
I am now requesting Dr. Sutto Gupta to deliver the convocation address and also requesting the director to introduce him.
Honorable dignitaries, distinguished personnel on and off the dais, the faculty, and my dear students. The time has come to listen to the chief guest of today's convocation. It gives me immense pleasure to introduce to you our chief guest of the fourth convocation, Dr. Satta Gupta, working relentlessly to contribute to the domain of information technology in general and semiconductor industry in particular. He is working as a bridge to connect between the academics and the industrial growth in this domain. He is a pioneer in the domain of semiconductors. I am happy to say a few words about his achievements, though no words can possibly put everything into note. Dr. Gupta has been part of the worldwide semiconductor industry for more than 30 years, both in USA and in India. After a long corporate career at Intel, he has co-founded 5 successful startups, namely Intel Microelectronics, Open Silicon, Concept to Silicon, Sensoft, CDS Innovations. The focus of these startups has been on semiconductor design and high-volume manufacturing, intelligent electronic products for energy efficiency, automation, medical, biometric and healthcare devices, and technologies for clean and sustainable environment and cybersecurity. He was one of the founding members of the Indian Electronics and Semiconductor Association, IESA, in 2005 and has been closely involved with IESA since its inception. He was the IESA chairman for the years 2012-13 and 2020-21. Towards building academia industry connects, he is serving as president of VLSI Society of India, which is the largest platform dedicated to build research, world-class talent, and industry academia connects. He has been closely associated with the SMDP program of Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Government of India, including C2SD and C2S. I am also very happy to re-emphasize that our institute is a part of the C2S program, of which Dr. Gupta is one of the mentors. He is holding visiting professor position at IIT Roorkee, helping with research and meaningful industry academia connect. Dr. Gupta holds a Ph.D. degree from Old Dominion University, Norfolk, Virginia, 6 international patents, and more than 40 technical papers in international journals and conferences. He is the recipient of several awards and recognitions: IEEE Golden Bell Award, IEEE Gordon Bell Award, Lifetime Achievement Award, and BITS Distinguished Alumni Award, to name a few. With this, may I request you, Dr. Gupta, to kindly deliver your convocation speech and enlighten the august gathering with your views.
Thank you for inviting me to the fourth convocation of IIIT Kalyani. I thank the chairman sir, director sir, Dr. Singh from AIMS, and all the distinguished people sitting on the dais, all the graduating students and faculty, and most importantly the parents of the students, who must be feeling very proud today as their sons and daughters are graduating, right? So to the students who are graduating, other students who are sitting in the audience, are you excited today? Yes, sir. So you have to show your excitement, right? So how is the Josh? How is the Josh? Very good. So I just noticed one thing, which maybe I will ask the director, sir, that for the graduating Ph.D. students, we had the majority of the female students. For the M.Tech students, same thing. The majority of the female students. But for some reason, there was no female students in the B.Tech batch. Maybe that was this thing. And the future, we want to see the same with the B.Tech graduating students also, where more than 50% are female students, because any institute or any country which has such a large participation from the female students, the future is very bright. As basically the future of the technology, future of the country is in the hands of equally responsible between the boys and the girls who are going to lead the nation in the future. So hopefully we will have more basically female students in the B.Tech also. Maybe initially it was difficult because the facilities and all of those things, hostel. So I was in the same stage as you 43 years back when I basically graduated from B.Tech Kalyani with lot of basically ambitions and dreams of doing something nice. So when I was basically thinking about how I can address you people, I did not prepare any speech, but I just want to narrate a small story which I heard from one of the icon of Indian film industry. Who it could be? Can somebody say who is the largest icon of the Indian Hindi film industry? Amitabh Bachchan, right? So he narrated this story on KBC and I really like the story, and so I will try to narrate it to you. Obviously, I don't have the voice or the presence of the Amitabh Bachchan, but I'll try. So on the first school day of the school, and may I use some Hindi? ओके तो पहले दिन स्कूल में नंबरों की क्लास चल रही थी, नंबर में अंकों की क्लास चल रही थी। तो नंबर 9 ने आते ही नंबर 8 को थप्पड़ मार दिया। तो नंबर 8 ने पूछा, आपने मेरे को क्यों थप्पड़ मार दिया, मेरी क्या गलती थी? तो नंबर 9 बोलता है, मैं बड़ा हूं, मैं मार सकता हूं। तो ये सुनते ही नंबरों की क्लास में थप्पड़ों की बौछार चालू हो गई। नंबर 8 ने मारा नंबर 7 को, नंबर 7 ने मारा नंबर 6 को, नंबर 6 ने नंबर 5 को। तो जब नंबर 2 ने नंबर 1 को मारा तो शून्य बहुत डर गया और कोने में जाके बैठ गया कि अब तो मेरी बारी आई, अब मेरे को पड़ेगी। तो नंबर 1 ने बोला, भाई तू डर मत, मैं तुझको नहीं मारूंगा। और नंबर 1 नंबर 0 के साथ में जाके बैठ गया। तो नंबर 1 नंबर 0 के साथ में बैठने से क्या हुआ? वो 10 बन गया, राइट? तो the moral of the story is that नंबर 1 ने नंबर 0 के साथ बैठ के उसको बड़ा बना दिया। ओके अब हमारी लाइफ में भी जब आप जाएंगे, इंडस्ट्री में काम करेंगे, एकेडमिया में काम करेंगे, आप बड़े आदमी बनेंगे, तो बड़ा वो नहीं होता जो अपने आप को बहुत बड़ा समझता है, बट बड़ा वो होता है जो अपने छोटे को साथ देखकर बड़ा बना दे। आई थिंक दैट्स द थिंग वी शुड आल्सो थिंक एंड डू दैट। एंड very important for the graduating class, because you can help and mentor your juniors in the class. You become the model alumni for them and help them in the studies and the life as a basically big brother and big sisters, right? Couple of other things also I wanted to share with you, which probably go very well with basically current way we are working, interacting with the society, how we are learning and so on and so forth. So all the young people spend a lot of time in the internet and social media today. And because of that, India is number one in the data consumption per person. Number one in the data consumption per person. So how much time typically you guys spend on the social media and internet on everyday basis? Anybody? कितना टाइम लगाते हो इंटरनेट सोशल मीडिया लुकिंग एट द रील्स लुकिंग एट द इंस्टाग्राम एंड एवरीथिंग हाउ मच टाइम डू यू स्पेंड पेरेंट्स तो बोल रहे हैं कि बेसिकली 2-3 घंटा तो कम से कम लगाते हो राइट 8 आवर्स ओके इतना थोड़ा मॉडरेट करते हैं टिपिकल स्टूडेंट स्पेंड 2 to 3 आवर्स ऑन सोशल मीडिया looking at whatever they feel like so about 200 minutes a day. So what has worked for me, because we also spend a lot of time on social media, so parents were saying 8 hours, वो भी 3-4 घंटा तो लगाते हैं basically internet social media पे. So what has worked for me, that if I am spending 200 minutes on the social media, I take 20 minutes or 10% of the time to use the social media and internet to look at the topics of my domain. I go to LinkedIn and basically look at what's happening in the semiconductor industry. Who is doing what company is doing what. So only 15 to 20 minutes a day, if you take out of your 200 minutes on the social media and a mobile phone and look at the subject of basically your choice. Somebody will be working in the IT, somebody will be working in the cyber security, somebody in semiconductors. If you spend that 15-20 minutes of your time about reading your subject and domain on the same internet which you are basically spending 200 minutes, then your knowledge will compound. In 365 days, into 20 minutes, think how much basically knowledge you can gain. Not just technical knowledge, you will learn about who are the industry, what are the new topics coming, what are the new things are coming. Everything you will be able to learn from social media. Same social media where you are spending way too much of your time, right? So I think that has worked very well for me, and I think that will give you immense benefit in terms of gaining the knowledge, right? And make your parents also happy that you are not basically just looking at the Instagram, you are learning something also. The last thing I wanted to say is that as our country is moving towards becoming Viksit Bharat by 2047, we need to create a lot of technologies, a lot of products which will basically make India lead, because technology is the one which basically make the country become a leader in the world. And we are 5th largest economy today. Probably in next 2 years we will become the 3rd largest economy. And by 2047 we aspire to become number 1 and number 2. So one of the things as you move towards your career, if 1 out of the 5 people working in the industry out of you will become a entrepreneur and employer and give the jobs to basically 10 people each, I think you will change the way basically we see the India progressing in the technology. So 1 out of the 5 people, if you become entrepreneur and employer, I think that will create a huge contribution by you. It will not basically make you a better technologist, wealthier also, but it will give a lot of opportunity to your juniors, because 5 people are now creating 10 jobs, right? It will just multiply between all of you. So with that, all the best for your future career. make your teachers and make your parents proud, and help us all in making India a developed nation by 2047. Thank you. Jai Hind.
May I, may I now request Honorable Chairman, sir, of the Board of Governors of IIIT Kalyani to deliver the speech.
Thank you for inviting me to speak on this fine day. Chief guest, Dr. Satyagupta, Professor Dr. Ramji Singh, Executive Directors of AIIMS Kalyani, Director of the Institute, Professor Shantanu Chattopadhyay, esteemed members of the Board of Governors and Senate, Registrar, beloved faculty members, proud parents, and most importantly, remarkable graduating class. What an honor it is to be here today at the fourth convocation of this esteemed institute. As chairman of the Board of Governors, I am amazed at how quickly this institute has built a strong reputation. This success is a testament to the leadership of the director, the dedication of our faculty, and the unwavering commitment of our staff, who deeply understand what students need to thrive academically and professionally. To those graduating today, this is an extraordinary time to be in IT. Small and agile teams are outpacing larger, risk-averse incumbents. IT has always been valuable, but today it is indispensable. Whether you choose research, further education, or the corporate world, you are in demand. You are stepping into a world that needs not just problem solvers, but leaders. And that is why I urge you all to take charge in whatever you do. However, as leaders, you must do the following. 1. Fail now. You are young, and people will be more forgiving of your failures now than later. But more importantly, failure is a teacher. Learn from it. Iterate and grow. 2. Invite criticism. Don't shy away from feedback. Use it as a mirror to identify your weaknesses and an opportunity to sharpen your skills. Every critic can teach you something valuable. Forget point 1 and point 2. Don't let failure criticism weigh you down. Take the lessons, but move forward without the baggage. Embrace the future with clarity and determination. You have the opportunity to make an impact that extends beyond your district and your state and even your nation. This is your time to think globally and act boldly. I have said this before, and I will say it again. You could be IIIT's first unicorn founder or its first Bharat Ratna. Hold yourself to the highest standard as you carve out your legacy. You are citizen of the world's greatest country and now alumni of one of its most promising institutions. Take pride in this identity and let it fuel your journey. With that, I wish you all the best as you step into the future. Thank you.
With kind permission of the chair, may I now call upon dais the winner of the second prize of the batch 2024, Mr. Anmol Srivastava, who will come on the dais and read out the pledge in Sanskrit and English. And all the degree recipients, I repeat, all the degree recipients will stand up and take the oath by reciting the same.
भारतीय तथ्य प्रयुक्ति विद्या शिक्षा प्रतिष्ठानात समुत्तीर्ण स्नातक वयमित्यं प्रतिश्रुतिपरा वर्तामहे यत् विज्ञानविदो प्रयुक्तिविदो च वयं चिन्तासु कर्मेषु च सततया आन्तरिकेन सह अस्माकं कर्तव्यं पालिष्यामः। वयं स्वकीयवृत्तिं प्रति दायित्वशीला प्रतिष्ठानस्य गौरववर्धनाय सर्वदा प्रतिज्ञाबद्धाः। वयम् अस्माकं जीविकानां प्रति नैतिकादर्शे स्थास्यामः। अस्माकं देशस्य कर्मोन्नव्यं करिष्यामः। वयं धर्मनिरपेक्षतया आदर्शेन च विज्ञानप्रयुक्तिविद्याया ज्ञानं जन्मभूमे समग्र जातीनां सेवाकर्मे प्रयुक्तं वयम्। We, the graduates of the Indian Institute of Information Technology, Kalyani, hereby pledge that we shall in thought and deed ever endeavor to be scrupulously honest and sincere in the discharge of our duties as scientists and technologists, that we shall uphold the dignity and integrity of our profession and the honor of our institute, that we shall remain ethical in our profession, that we shall promote the unity and secular ideal of our country and utilize our knowledge of science and technology in the service of our motherland and mankind in general. Thank you.
Now, with kind permission of the chair, may I now call upon the dais different group of degree recipients for the group photographs. Candidates should maintain strict order, discipline while coming on the dais and take their seats after the group photograph is done. First of all, I'd like to call upon the dais the Ph.D. awardees who may please come upon for the group photograph. May I now call upon dais slowly the M.Tech awardees for the group photograph. Now, the B.Tech awardees may please come up on the dais for the group photograph. now request our Honorable Director to present a memento to the Chief Guest, Dr. Shatta Gupta, President VLSI Society of India, as a token of our gratitude. May I now request our Honorable Director to present a memento to Sri Kaushik Haldar, HOD Education and Skill and Emerging Wearable Technology, member of the Board of Governors, IIIT Kalyani, as a token of our gratitude. Memento. May I now request Honorable Director to present a memento to our esteemed guest, Professor Dr. Ramji Singh, Executive Director of All India Institute of Medical Science, Kalyani, as a token of our gratitude. May I now request our Director to present a memento to Dr. Kaushik De, Head Data Science and Quantum AI at Ericsson Research, and is also a member of Board of Governors of IIIT Kalyani. May I now request our Director to present a memento to Dr. Shandipan Sarkar, Global Technology Executive, Data and AI, IBM, who is a member of our Senate of IIIT Kalyani, as a token of our gratitude. May I now request our Director to kindly present a memento to Sri Sanjay Churiwala, Corporate Vice President of AMD and a Member Senate of IIIT Kalyani, as a token of our gratitude. May I now request our Director to present a memento to Professor Mrinal Kanti Mandal, Professor, Department of Electronics and Electrical Communication Engineering, IIT Kharagpur, and a Member Senate, IIIT Kalyani, as a token of our gratitude. With kind permission of the Chair, may I now take the privilege of extension of a vote of thanks. Good afternoon, distinguished persons, whose presence I would like to recognize. The Chairperson of the Board of Governors of IIIT Kalyani, the Director of IIIT Kalyani, esteemed members of the Board of Governors and Senate, the Director, All India Institute of Medical Science, Professor Dr. Ramji Singh, faculty members and staff of IIIT Kalyani, all stakeholders, and of course, the graduating class of 2024. It is a great privilege and pleasure to stand here to deliver a vote of thanks. I would also like to extend my thanks to everyone for coming and for making this event significant and memorable. This occasion is special in many ways. It is special because another batch of graduates have had their degrees conferred on them respectively. It is a well-known fact of life that the evidence of hard work is the result of that work. Allow me to begin by thanking our chief guest, Dr. Shatta Gupta, for accepting to grace this occasion with his presence. Thank you for your very insightful speech. We also extend our gratitude to those who have supported us in practical ways behind the scenes, from the mentors, faculties, our ever-supportive and tireless families of staff at IIIT Kalyani. Over the years, we have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very motivated, dedicated, and qualified faculties. With their wealth of knowledge and experience, they have given the students deep-rooted foundations in our various fields of studies. Distinguished guests, it has been a mental marathon, but here we are today, standing right on the finish line, even as we brace ourselves for more achievements to come. Today is a day when we have a sense of fulfillment. Our achievements have been recognized, and we celebrate this significant milestone in our lives. If you all believe in the phrase, knowledge is power and ignorance is slavery, then today the graduating batch stand here together as a proud cohort of friends with that power. Distinguished guests, an event of such magnitude does not come together overnight. The wheels have to start rolling months in advance. It requires meticulous planning and execution with an eye for details. We know that we cannot thank everyone enough for their involvement and willingness they have shown to take on the tasks beyond their comfort zones. We want you to know that we are deeply appreciative of your support. Finally, I appreciate the support extended by the authorities of University of Kalyani, all the vendors who have worked relentlessly to organize this event, the music team, and all others who have extended wholehearted support to accomplish this momentous occasion. Thank you very much.
I declare fourth convocation of Indian Institute of Information Technology, Kalyani, closed.
Just a moment. Now I would like to request you all present here to please rise up and join for the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य